Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning to our guests online. Good morning to our guests in person. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Tomiwa Aladekomo. I'm the CEO of Big Cabal Media, and it's good to be here with you today. All right. We're talking about the future of commerce today. All right. So if you attended the Future of Commerce last year, then you probably remember me as the man who brought cowries and coins on stage. We may or may not have anything as dramatic planned today, but you'll have to stay till the end to find out. The theme we've chosen this year is money on the streets. And we may have some explaining to do because the grounds of Balmoral are not currently flooded with cash. Sorry. But here's why we chose this theme. We believe that the next wave of commerce lies in unlocking value in the informal sector by connecting participants to the digital economy. For instance, it's in giving Mariam, a small business owner that used to rely primarily on word of mouth, tools that allow her to reach and serve more customers through social media. Last year, we looked at how the pandemic was driving changes in commerce, and we raised questions about whether those changes were sustainable. The jury's still out. Today, affordability and price stability amidst rising inflation rates are key concerns for consumers all over the world, and especially here in Africa. That's causing an uptick in buy now, pay later products being offered, and it's influencing the lens through which we view the market. These considerations have led us to focus keenly on the informal sector this year. Africa's informal sector is the largest in the world. According to the International Labour Organization, it represents nearly 90% of the economy in sub-Saharan Africa and about 2/3 of the economy in North Africa. This makes it an important contributor to the GDP and a critical piece in Africa's future development. However, while the sector is resilient, people who are a part of the informal economy still struggle with accessing the right tools to trade, market their products, and reach new consumers. Ultimately, this affects their standard of living. Yes, the sector is growing, but the people in it aren't thriving. Today, about 57% of sub-Saharan Africa's population is still excluded from financial services. When we're able to achieve greater financial inclusion, individuals and businesses have access to useful financial products that meet their needs, help them access credit, better serve their customers, expand their businesses, and grow their income. The rapid evolution of fintech services is accelerating financial inclusion by driving efficiency, lowering transaction costs, and expanding outreach to new clients. We see this in a country like Kenya, a pioneer in mobile money services, where 8 in 10 adults have access to formal financial services. Speaking of mobile money, Sub-Saharan Africa is the world's mobile money leader and has been at the forefront of mobile money services for years. In 2020, 52% of the world's live mobile money services were in Africa. And in markets with limited access to formal financial services, mobile money prevails, obviously. In recent years, a number of events have marked Africa's mobile money landscape. In 2019, MTN officially launched its mobile money service in Nigeria, its largest market. In 2022, it received final authorization from the country's CBN to operate as a payment service bank, alongside Airtel, Nine Mobile, Glo, and Unified Payments. Although non-telcos, including the banks and the fintechs, are making real strides, the new licenses obtained by the biggest telcos in Nigeria are going to be game changers. In 2020, Safaricom and Vodacom acquired Vodafone's stake in M-Pesa, making the service fully African-owned. This meant that M-Pesa's operations would now be determined only by these two African stakeholders, returning management and control of the service to Kenya, where it first started. In 2021, Wave, one of the companies behind Africa's mobile money push, became the first francophone unicorn on the heels of rapid growth fueled by easy-to-use interfaces and no-fee transfers. Companies like Wasoko, MarketForce, and Sabi have recognized the multi-billion-dollar opportunity in digitizing informal trade. Today, they're transforming the business of retail for hundreds and thousands of retailers by building an efficient last-mile delivery network and offering access to credit. Social commerce is also rising in importance, enabling a new generation of merchants that can reach vast audiences easily and cheaply, with logistics handled by Africa's wave of motorcycle delivery people and other logistics players like Lorry and Kobo 360. Nowadays, anyone with a smartphone and a strong internet connection can do business efficiently, turning a hobby into a moneymaker. The next stage here is complete order fulfillment within your social app. No need to move to a banking app or to a messaging app to complete that transaction. There are a couple of companies already working on that who are going to be present here today, so you should find them and speak with them. These are a few of the important trends that are shaping how individuals and small businesses transact and do commerce on the continent today, removing the barriers that once limited them and letting them into a future that is truly borderless. For this year's conference, TechCabal has partnered with some of the fastest growing companies on the continent, serving consumers and businesses in this sector. MoneyPoint by TeamApt is headlining the conference and is an all-in-one business banking solution that provides merchants and business owners with the financial tools needed to run and grow their businesses. dLocal is changing the face of payments globally with a new foray into Africa, which is part of what you'll hear about today. Kasua Go is connecting farmers, wholesalers, and retailers. And Core ID is making it easier for businesses to connect to trusted identities and critical consumer analytics. We've taken the time to curate this conference, making it the most immersive experience possible. And it's critical to us that you leave with clear, tangible, and valuable takeaways that help you grow your business and build innovative solutions that empower African businesses and consumers. Today, you'll learn from insights shared by our speakers, well-researched presentations by our data analytics arm, TechCabal Insights, and have opportunities to learn from the brilliant attendees joining us physically and virtually. On behalf of TechCabal, a publication reaching over 40 million people monthly with accessible information on the impact and business of technology in Africa, and Big Cabal Media, TechCabal's parent company, I'd like to officially welcome you to the Future of Commerce, TCFOC 2022. Have a great day, everyone, and thank you for joining us.